Welcome back to the channel, it's Nine, and today we have quite a lot to discuss with Silent Hill having 3 games coming in the near future, and we have a couple updates on that as well. We're going to dive into this and figure out what's going on here. Now, before we get into that, all I ask is that you guys hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. We are almost at 8,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for all the support. Now let's jump into this. So this comes from VGC, who has stated that multiple sources have told them that there are 3 Silent Hill projects in development. There are also other sources such as Nate the Hate and Jeff Grubb in here as well, and obviously Dusk Golem, who we've talked about. We're going to dive into everything here. So what are these 3 games that are in production? This includes a remake, a full sequel, and a story-focused episodic series, at least allegedly. On top of VGC sources, Nate the Hate and Jeff Grubb have also stated that a remake of Silent Hill 2 is happening with reworked AI, animations, puzzles, and several new endings. This game could be a timed exclusive to the PlayStation platforms, whether that's 4 and 5 or just 5. We don't know yet. The images that we saw last week are actually said to be a PT-style teaser game codenamed Sakura, which is intended to be released as a free game to build anticipation for larger projects. Very interesting, a lot of information there. Now, obviously, the question is, well, what's happening with developers? Who's developing these 3 titles? And we have some information here. So while it's not confirmed, Bloober is all but confirmed to be working on a Silent Hill game. They talked about it last year, how they had entered a partnership with Konami and how they were working on a big survival horror IP. So these are all huge hints to them working on Silent Hill. It's not a surprise. Bloober looks like they are making a Silent Hill game. It's not confirmed, but it looks very plausible. I think people are kind of expecting that at this point. Annapurna Interactive is a possible one as well. Still unsure, as there were multiple pitches to make a game with the Silent Hill IP, and the studio could have just been one of the pitches. There's no confirmation here, but VGC has reached out for a comment on it. They have not received one just yet. There's no news on whether Kojima is on this list of devs as of now. Blue Box also has no mention here for now. We know that there was massive amounts of theories and rumors revolving around Blue Box Kojima, but as of right now, there's no confirmation here. There's nothing that we know about that. Not throwing that out the way, because obviously I know there's a huge following behind that movement saying that there is something happening with Kojima and Blue Box. So we're going to keep that on the side for now, but we're not going to delve into conspiracy theories or theories about that just yet, because there's no comment about that at all here. So the next thought is, when can we see these projects, right? We know there are these 3 games. We know that some of the devs that could be working on this, and we know what we're expecting with the Silent Hill 2 remake and some other stuff. But the question remains, when can we see these projects? And Konami was supposed to have an event last year, but canceled it. If you guys remember that, they were going to have this whole event, and it was kind of weird because they don't normally have their own events, and this was kind of going to be their thing, their first time, at least to my knowledge, doing this. And Jeff Grubb makes a comment about this. He said that all this content was expected to be the big reveal at last year's E3. However, obviously that didn't happen. They pulled the rug, as he said. In my opinion, and I think a lot of the communities as well, I think we're expecting that this game, or at least a couple of these projects, if not all of them, are going to be revealed sometime this year, whether that is at a Sony conference or Summer Game Fest or, Konami's own thing. Remains to be seen. We don't know exactly what's happening there, but I think with the screenshots that we saw and all the details that are coming together, and it seems we get more information leaking the closer we get to the reveal of a game. So I think that something is definitely due to be shown eventually this year, I would hope. I don't know if it'll be all the projects, if all the projects are indeed actually happening, but I do think we're going to see something in June. I would be very surprised if we didn't. This all seems very plausible to me. I think things are lining up from everything we have heard for a while now. I still don't feel certain about Kojima or Blue Box being involved, but I also feel this is a lot of Silent Hill at once. And I do wonder about the quality of the projects. Is it really a good idea to create 3 projects? Obviously, they're not going to release them at the same time, but are they going to come out in a similar time frame, like a close time frame? Are they thinking one a year? Are they thinking one in 6 months and one in another 6 months? I don't know what the plan is here, but they are 3 wildly different games, right? We're talking about an episodic game, kind of like Life is Strange, for example, or The Walking Dead. Talking about a remake of Silent Hill 2, which I think will do actually quite well. And then we're talking about a sequel of some sorts, which we don't know anything about. And now they're talking about this PT-style teaser, which is another question that we likely won't have an answer to till the time comes. Honestly, I feel 2 types of ways about this overall. Excited in some ways and concerned in other ways, because I feel like it's a lot of Silent Hill at once. And that's not always a good thing, right? sometimes it's not a good thing to just throw an entire IP with multiple entries at you at once. It's better when it's really strategic and well-crafted, and they throw games out one at a time. I know it's different teams, so it's not like one will impact the other, but it also questions like the universe of Silent Hill. How does this impact it? I think when you have a cohesive series, it's a lot better, but that is just my opinion. I know some people probably will be very excited about hearing 3 Silent Hill games are in development and they could be showing up in the next 3 years. Who knows? But that is all I have for you guys in today's video. I'd love to hear from you. What do you think of these Silent Hill games? How do you feel about a Silent Hill 2 remake? How do you feel about an episodic series? How do you feel about a possible sequel coming as well? Let me know in the comments. And as always, thank you guys so much for all the support you've been showing on the videos. It means a lot to me. Please, if you have not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell to get notified about all my upcoming videos. Share this video with a friend, and you can follow me on Twitter and Twitch. Links will be in the description. I will talk to you all on the next one. Take care.